campus Shea Home Scholarship was Cesar Rodriguez. We'll be celebrating Cesar Chavez later, but right now, Cesar Rodriguez.
Wow, that's so much pressure to compare myself to Cesar Chavez. I don't know if I can compare to him. I'll try though. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to the faculty and the staff for having me here. It is truly an honor to be giving this speech to the students who got on the Dean list. If you would ask me when I was a kid, what does it mean to be on the Dean list? I would have said, I have no idea. To be honest, I thought it was something that happens when you got in trouble. Maybe you're in detention or something. I never knew. But before I started this presentation, I wanted to say congratulations to, first and foremost, the family, the husbands, the wives, the brothers, the sisters, the boyfriends, the girlfriends, the children that are here supporting you guys. It's truly a great example that we're cohesive people and we're meant to be social people. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all the love and support that we have here today. Your parents sacrifice, maybe making you breakfast, bringing you lunch to school. They find ways to support you in many times of the day. So a little bit about me. My name is Cesar Rodriguez, and I was born in 1983. And to my mother, Francesca, and to my father, Cesar. So my mom came from El Salvador, and she came for freedom. She came because she came from a refugee country. And my father wanted the American dream. It took two imperfect people to create me. And it wouldn't be, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here today. My mom and my dad were completely different people. My mother was love. She was focused, she was strong, she was beautiful. My father, on the other hand, was not. Not to say that he wasn't good looking, but he had fear. But just like my mom had amazing qualities to her, she had a great sense of humor, but she also made many mistakes growing up as a single mom. So when I was 5 years old, I found out that I had a learning disability, and I found out that I had ADHD. To tell you the truth, I had no idea what ADHD was. I thought it was like ADD high definition or something. But at the time, my mom had no way to find out what that meant. There was no encyclopedia, and you couldn't Google it back in the 80s. So my mom just put me in sports. She put me on a soccer team that there was full of people that were mentally handicapped. And I didn't understand why she would put me in that soccer team, just because I had a learning disability. Needless to say, by halftime in the game, I ended up scoring 6 goals. And I continued scoring, and by the second half, my coach was like, what are you doing? You're scoring all these goals, you need to stop doing that. So they ended up switching me, and I ended up playing club soccer. But the reason why I bring this up is because both my parents were instrumental in my life. Like I said, my mom was love, my father was fear. I based a lot of decisions in my life on both of those things, off love and fear. You see, fear is a key player in our lives. I had a relationship with it, but you can choose how much of a relationship you want with it. When I graduated high school in 2001, it was humongous for me. I didn't know I could get this far. You see, my father used to tell me things that really hurt me. He used to tell me I wouldn't amount to anything. At the age of 5 years old, he would tell me that I was stupid, I was dumb. He would label me as a special ed kid, and that label carried in my heart, and I couldn't succeed because of it. I felt like I was in prison. So this is why it took me 10 years at a junior college to transfer in 2 years. I ended up leaving Saddleback Community College with a GPA of 2.2. And to be honest, I didn't think I was going to be able to ever transfer or get accepted to a university. But one day, when I was getting off work, God spoke into my heart, and he said that if you want to change in your life and you're feeling unsuccessful, I need you really to take faith. Not hope, but faith. Because to me, faith is taking something and taking action. And he asked me to go to the beach. I ended up going to Laguna Beach, and I had no idea why I was there. I mean, I was dressed in regular clothes, and once I got there, I'm like, what am I doing here? Questioning. So as I got into the sand, I was asked to go further. Like I said, I didn't have a change of clothes, nor even a towel. So I walked into the ocean, and I got knee-high to the water. And I said, that's how far I'm going to get. And that's honestly how I lived my life. I was always going halfway. I was never fully committing. And plus, if you reach a certain point, you get shrinkage, if you know what I mean. I'm glad some of you guys got that. But I was scared to commit and go farther. But I went farther. And I went all the way to my shoulders. And I was asked to go put my head down in the water. And I did that for about 30 seconds. And for those 30 seconds, I couldn't think of anything else but one thing. And that one thing was air. And I knew that the only way that I was going to succeed in life was having that air. If I wanted that air as bad as I wanted success in my life, I had to breathe it. It had to be everything in my life. Now, a lot of us people want success in life, but we don't know how to attain success. We think success is something that we sacrifice small things, give up checking my Pinterest, give up checking my social media. Some of us want our phones more than we want success. Some of us want our relationships more than we want success. But I knew that if I truly wanted to be successful in school, in work, in life, in relationships, I had to sacrifice. It meant giving up special time with my family, friends, even sacrifice my own sleep. I mean, I would stay up days without barely even sleeping because I knew I had to get what I had to get done. So before I started, once I got accepted over here, before I started, I met Marcia at the orientation. And she's one of the counselors here at the Irvine campus. And she told me that the sociology program has all the classes over here. I would never have to go to the main campus, which I highly recommend that you guys stay over here because parking is amazing. But she was able to get me all my classes over here. Now that I'm involved in this school, I decided to join ASI, where I became a coordinator for the school, and I was in charge of events. I knew that that was the only way. I had to give it my all. In my second year of undergraduate school, I ended up getting a Shea Home Scholarship, like was said earlier. I ended up graduating from Saddleback with a 2.2 GPA, and I ended up leaving Cal State University Fullerton with a GPA of 3.86. And honestly, I didn't think I could have done it without family, friends, and the faculty and staff over here at the Irvine campus. Now I'm in my second year of graduate school, and I'm getting my master's in clinical mental health counseling with a specialty in marriage family therapy. I hope I don't see any of you guys here as I become a professional. And the reason why I'm bringing this all up, because there's choices in our lives. See, there's two doors to everything. Case in point. You see, there's door fear, where it blocks us from many things in our life. It prevents us from happiness. We don't know what's on the other side of the door, but sometimes we play safe, but we have no idea what's on the other side of the door. But there's also the second door, the door I like to call love. And that door will take you to many beautiful places in life, places that you could even imagine. And honestly, me being here is just an example of me getting to where I want to be in my life. I never thought I would be able to ever be doing this. Like the great Jim Carrey once said, my soul is not contained within the limits of my body, but my body is contained within the limitness of my soul. Seeing all you successful people here today is just a reminder that hard work does pay off. You guys honestly went that extra mile to succeed. And that extra mile is going to take you farther into places when you apply for your careers, when you apply for other things in life. Working that extra step. So keep on paying attention to what you need to in life. Stay focused on your dreams. And if you ever get a phone call and you're busy because you're on your grind, just answer it and say, yes, this is me, but I don't got time for that. Catch me in January. I'm busy. I'm handling business right now. So when you do take that second door, the door of love, I want you to come up to the door, and like the almighty Jim Carrey would say, "Oh, righty then." Thank you.